Welcome to another episode of the Daily Practice. The window is open, the request lines are open, the hourglass is flipped, and the sand is falling. Let's get to work. Here he is, our troubadour, Nathan Moore.
Thank you. It's wonderful to be here. Oh man, are you ready? Drum roll. Maybe I'll kill the window just for a second so you can get the full effect. This should be a much higher resolution. I've just been waiting to see if this show had feet before I really invested in a big rearrange. But I think I'm definitely going to bring the sun up tonight, making all this happen if we think it's the move. Here we go. Could get the banjo in there a little bit more for banjo baby. Window will go about right there. I don't know. It's pretty exciting stuff. Talk to me. Now, if they'd only crown the king of failure, give a prize for heartache at the fair, give a dime for every time I feared the jailer, if juggling just meant throwing things in the air. Not getting younger, never found that fountain. My bigger dreams now fit in my hand. I've stopped looking for that big rock candy mountain you can't count on, can't walk to Never Land, can't fly to heaven, can't fly to heaven. Ooh. Now they only do parades for self-destruction, sing praise for singing out of tune. If I only got paid for doing nothing, if it all didn't happen so soon, not getting younger, never found that fountain. My bigger dreams now fit in my hand. I've stopped looking for that big rock candy mountain you can't count on, can't walk to Never Land, can't fly to heaven, can't fly to heaven. Either or, but love was fear that finds you when you try to disappear, scares you into the light so near, just to hold you in its arms forever dear. Not getting younger, never found that fountain. My bigger dreams now fit in my hand. I've stopped looking for that big rock candy mountain you can't count on, can't walk to Never Land, can't fly to heaven, can't fly to heaven, can't fly to heaven, can't fly to heaven. All right. Feels more spacious. You like it. All right. So fresh and so clean. I'm loving the sound of all this. Looks awesome. Yes. Requests coming in. I didn't get a new camera. This is actually the one. It's just been on the Jabberjohn set for since we've been doing it. It's just been sitting over there. And a lot of it's because, laziness. And the other look was good and everything, but I just watched it on the big screen TV just because we were watching a movie review, trying to see if someone could explain what we just watched to us on YouTube. And while I was there, I was like, oh, I'll click on last night's show, and I was just looking at it, and I was like, oh, it's time. we got to do it. It looks good. The colors are cool, but it's definitely a lower resolution, and it is 2024 and everything. So, you know. But if I'm gonna stick with this, this is my Sony camera. It's my nice camera. It's like, you know, for shooting photographs in the world and stuff. But it's the nicest camera in the house. And but if the pig commits, if I'm gonna commit to this camera for this show, I might later on try a GoPro for Jabberjohn, see what that looks like. I could always just, you know, it's not that hard to take it off of here, but once I get it set up, I sort of want to set it and forget it, especially with the appearing intro and stuff like that, where I want the camera to be in a fixed position and not have to recalibrate all that stuff all the time. I have to, you know, get everything into place. But is it noticeably higher resolution on your end? I don't know. Talk to me. Is this pretty much the right position? I'm not sure if I have a lot of wiggle room in terms of, you know, we have to go from the banjo to the hourglass, and the hourglass can't really move over this way, and the banjo can't really move over this way. The camera could maybe move a little bit. Hey, Magpie, what do you think of the new Oh, my goodness, right then. Oh, my, ouch. My harmonica decides to grab onto a hair and not let go. Woo! That'll wake you up. Good morning. Hey, some guy. Welcome. You know, Magpie, I thought it was cool for its maiden voyage. I liked what it was doing to a certain extent without the strings ringing. It's I wasn't super excited, but I do think it has potential, and it's all the right time. It's all timing, the right time, the right place. It's like the perfect move. I could see, like, for some recordings, it's going to be like a brilliant thing. Like, here, put this on your guitar. If there's like 3 guitars, 2 guitars, or something, and it's just too much. Too many waves. It definitely will tame that kind of stuff. But it wasn't like, holy moly, I don't even know where that thing is now. But I'll try it again for sure. Well, this is exciting. Higher resolution for sure, says Jay. Yes. I don't think there's anything you can or should change about the position. That's good to hear. Gosh, I wish I could show you guys. It's pretty nicely sat over there. I lost a monitor doing this because I had to free up a port on my computer. I did try this about 2 months ago, and it didn't work with my hub. And I was like, oh, well, that solves that. So I just put it back on the Jabberjohn set. But then I realized I could lose a monitor and gain that camera. So I'll be cleaning up the rest of the night, getting rid of that third monitor probably, and committing on the position of the camera, then reshooting the intro with the smoke and everything so I can appear, and all that stuff. I don't know about color correction. Another fun thing, you know how I always have to switch over to this when I would show you something up close? That was because the other camera was just a webcam that was on actually that webcam is still with us. I didn't unplug it. I just moved it up there. Hey, you could help me with you might be the magic cam. Ooh, magic cam. But I got to color grade these to make them fit. Oh, hey, hello. Hey. So that one's still going. So we have 3 cameras now. Actually 4 with the laptop. We're sort of crushing. We're all over the map. All the possibilities. Oh, okay. No, we can do that. Hourglass lowered. Yeah, I raised it because of the last camera moves I was trying to do. But it can go back like that. Actually, here I can get rid of this entirely. Oops. God, it can almost go all the way down now, couldn't it? Doesn't even need to be raised at all. I don't know if that's better. Speak now or forever hold your peace, set designers. Once we get this fixed, I can't move anything. So many illusions rely on it. And I sort of want always want these rods like straight on it, but that really takes up some real estate here. Huh? I might be able to get a little more banjo. Oh, look at that. A little more banjo. All right, you come on back over here. Eh? How are we feeling about all that? I can change the exposure and stuff too, Spar. I'm not exactly sure what settings the camera's on, so that might all change a little bit. But I feel like it's an upgrade. Yeah, upgrade. Woohoo! Let's celebrate with some music. Oh, the thing I was about to say. I would always switch to this camera because, all right, settle, simmer. Because the other webcam that's up there is a fixed focus. It has a little focus ring. So it was focused sort of on my face as good as I could. But when I would hold something up to it, it would, it wasn't able to change focus. But now I can go like this. Actually, it is, I gotta hide my eyes because it's set to focus on my eyes. Oh, come on. There you go. I'm not used to doing it yet. I'm all turned around. But how about that? Look at that quality. Look at that bokeh. Bokeh is the blurring of the background. And now the bokeh shifts to behind me. I might take the aperture down a little bit so the guys up on top of the piano aren't so blurry. The bokeh can be cool, but I don't necessarily need it. So I can change the aperture settings so they won't be blurry. Jonas says, I put it on the projector here to check it out. Looks good on the big screen. That's what I'm talking about. I gotta say, so far, the daily practice has been a little bit on the low res side. That's all right. That's because I knew we were baby stepping. Is that a picture of your TV tech support? Can't tell if that's a screenshot from your phone or what. It's looking good to me, though. Dang, it's an upgrade. I could really see it on the big screen TV upstairs. I was like, okay, all right. It's 2024. All right, I guess we'll go into the set list. Thanks for co-producing the show with me. Oh, look at this. Jonah's sending me some projector shots. These are fun. Hold on. There's a lot of little camera angles I need. Look at you, all the cams. Oh, we can look at, oh, I love your setup, man. Look at that. That is righteous. Let's A-B these. Is the old webcam? Yeah, you know, the old webcam has a charm to it. I always liked it. That's why I wasn't too worried about it. Even though it's a little lower resolution. It does something nice with the colors. Out of all my cheaper webcams, it's my favorite. Man, I'm so proud. I know, right, Magpie? Time's moving fast. Okay, I actually added At Night to the request list last night, because after the set, I was listening to last night's version. I was like, it still takes too long. The song seems too long. There's just something about the arrangement. The flow is not right. And so I had an idea. I'm going to bounce this idea off you now. You're going to have to open your mind real wide, because it starts off with a pretty cheesy I wouldn't say technique, device. You've heard it. You'd hear it in like 70s country and like 50s Motown from time to time. The talking intro. But I think it really works to take the final verse and instead of having it be this dangling thing at the end, use it as a talking intro at the beginning, and you wind up with something like this. Now kick back, smoke them if you got them, open your mind real wide, and see what you think of this. Once the blue is turned to black, after love has had its heart attack, I pull the curtains back. At night, the world is mine. Once the sun hides its eyes beneath the moon and the starry skies, that's when I rise at night. The world is mine. Once the town is sound asleep, that's when I laugh, that's when I weep. Oh, for going deep at night, the world is mine. I awoke in a land of dreams, stuffed and sewed along the seams. All my life, this is how I feel, and I have no idea now if I'm real. Once the din of the city pales next to the sound of the nightingale, oh, that never fails. At night, the world is mine. I awoke in a land of dreams, stuffed and sold all my life. This is how I feel, and I have no idea now if I'm real. All right, all the phrasing is still got a little bit of work on the phrasing now that I'm going down on the first verse. I get a little confused, but I love it. Oh, Guy says, I love it, embrace it, man. Nice. I'm picturing a Vegas night show with sparkly low lights and the feather-headed costume hat dancers. Man, did I invoke all that? I love the sound of that. And what that makes me want to do. There you go. Ooh, tech support requests It Was Dark. Somebody throw something cool in the window for me. All right, over to the El Cheapo piano cam. Look at that. I have to do some color grading to try to fake match this nice new camera we're working with. So bright to me, like a room lit forever by a spark. I didn't know there were things I couldn't see. I didn't even know it was dark. A sign in the distance was showing me my aim was to leave a mark. I thought the moon was glowing, see, I didn't even know it was dark. So I studied the lines of a poet's smile. I traced her and drew out her heart, the kind that's drawn by a little child. I didn't even know it was dark. I was betting the bigger blind, folded like a crane in the park. Drunk it all, tastes like shine. I didn't even know it was dark. I felt my way through a crooked maze, headlong into a dead end from the start. I didn't know that those were the brighter days. I didn't even know it was dark. There's a list of things I'll never know, like how to stop clapping once I start. Still in the back row, shouting, bravo! I didn't even know it was dark. say I've seen the light. I saw as the light tore me apart and poured from me the deepest night. I didn't even know it was dark. After all, it was all just talk. Twice I'd been right, but on a lark. Quiet like a broken clock. I didn't even know it was dark. 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 Ooh, the transition back into the new cam. How about that? God, I'm going to have to recalibrate all my magic tricks, too. I'm afraid to try one. The angles are different. I'll practice them first. I don't want to blow it. We have to take the show down. Somebody say showdown? Win a woman. All right. You know what that means. That's right, folks. It's time for the rocket amp. I'm going to enjoy that. I can birds, but I'm going to have to redo it all tonight after the show. I want to commit to the angles, get everything so it's solid. Everything needs to know exactly where it belongs. The camera can't move, and then I'll recreate that, and then I can do it tomorrow night. So, don't want to miss that. I couldn't do it tonight, though. I decided to do it. I get a thought, and I just can't. I'm like a child. I just cannot wait. So Catherine went to bed around 10, and I just ran down here and started setting up the camera, and the clock was ticking. I knew it was going to happen, but I really wanted to get it set up before so I could see what y'all's impression was from the viewers' end, and as your job as co-producer of the show, had to have a say, and then I'll have fun the rest of the night committing to this and reconfiguring some things to go along with it. Hey, Josh, good to see you. All right. Woman cuts your hair. She ties a little ribbon there, and the little ribbon that she ties, it's invisible to other eyes, but you can always feel it there. When a woman cuts your hair, when a woman calls your name, it never again quite sounds the same. And all through your running years, rings that way in your ears, and you want to hear it again and again. When a woman woman touches you, then there's nothing you can do. That part of you has been told. It's been touched and turned to gold. Even if you didn't want it to, when a woman touches you, when a woman hides her eyes, and something deep inside you dies. Gets there like a knife. Apologize, apologize, 'cause no starvation so denies is when a woman Oh, it's so much fun. Playing harmonica on it now is so fun. I just want to do it again and again and again, really figure out a part. The only thing driving me crazy, listen to how many dead strings I had on that. Surprised it sounded as good as it did, because I could feel it the whole time. It's like all 6. That capo didn't grab onto any of them. I guess that's a cheap way of doing my elastic thing. But yeah, I'm not a fan of that. All right. Next we had Heaven's 24/7 song. I forget the name. J-Town. Jay, I believe you're thinking of Ain't Nobody. Let me know if this is the one you're thinking of. Is there too much room above my head when I go down? No, it's feeling about right. Seriously, though, I'll read back through all these chats after this show tonight. If you have any production notes in terms of the new look, I will refer to that as I commit. We're all pigs tonight. Oh, by the way, wasn't last night so fun? 1 minute chicken? I mean, there were so many weird things that happened last night. I just don't even understand what was going on. There was some kismet. The great Serendipitous was producing that show. Yeah. There ain't nobody. There ain't nobody. There ain't nobody lost forever. No broken heart is tried and true. And heaven is 24/7. The sky is black and blue. Strange weathers fill our heads. Fallen angel feathers fill our beds. But we can lie there. We can lie there. Ain't nobody built to last. Unless we're taking it day to day. Heaven comes to wonder how it slips away. Lovers hold it in their hands, answered prayers to the inquiry. inquisitive man. We can lie there. We can lie there. Ain't nobody. There ain't nobody. There ain't nobody. There ain't nobody to take in my soul with it when it goes down into the ground. No, 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 chances are on a paradise. Snake eyes come around, tempting, talking, freedom call. Realize another four walls and step inside, dear. Step inside, dear. Step inside, dear. Step inside, dear. There ain't nobody. I've been plucking a little hard on that. It's hard. I'm more relaxed than ever, but I still got a long ways to go. A little tense. Just because it's so hard and exciting and fun. And you're watching. You're listening. All those things. I like the fact that through the practice, I'm learning how to quell that energy in order to serve the song. But it's not like I'm not feeling those things. It's not that I'm not super excited that you're listening. It's not that it's easy or anything like that. All those feelings are still there. I'm just serving a different God. And defeating those beasts with love and letting, I don't know, encouraging them to play along, not go. I don't want them to go away. I want them to join forces with me. I imagine I'm speaking pretty cryptically right now. Somebody knows what I'm talking about. Not me, of course. All right, Frank. Frank would like to hear Blessed Porcupine. You got it. Oh, thanks, Wavy. Me too. It's really getting somewhere. Oh, let me check my tuning. Wonder if I wondered something different than I'm wondering. Oh, it breaks my heart, might never know. I might never sit in the delicate delicatessen, but save me a seat in the blundering I will go, and I won't stop for nothing. I'll never not go. I've always been on to something. What? Might never know. Sleeping ugly might be, but I am at the table, and weren't we all awakened by a kiss? Once you've caught the lightning, once you've seen the angels, you can't just pretend they don't exist. And I won't stop for nothing. I'll never not go. I've always been on to something. What? Might never know. Porcupine on a juke joint stage dove on to a cactus, shook it off, said, oh, and that's not all. Everything up to this point's been practice, 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 'cause that's the way we get to Carnegie Hall. And I won't stop for nothing. I'll never not go. I've always been on to something. What? Might never know. Oh, shoot. Sorry about that. Dang it. Oh. The old stuck window. Here we go. Let's see what we missed. Let's take a moment here and see what the heck we just missed. I feel like, yeah, there we go. Strolling through the window here. That's a classic. That right there is a classic. Here, I'll give us a little strolling music. Nice. Oh yeah, streets paved in gold. Look at that. Very cool. All right, the next on the request list was Only the Fates Can See Us, I believe. And I wrote that on banjo. We definitely need specific large GIFs or pictures or emojis or something a little bit larger than usual. Certain signs. The muted thing is a classic. The GIFs aren't moving is one for the window. And yeah, like fix the window. Fix like a broken window. We need broken windows emojis. that's sitting still. We run through it like we're in a field, along a path that we can't see, put there by destiny. Only the fates can see us walking where we're going. Fates are always smiling, 'cause they're knowing that after all, time is at hand, right at the fingertips. The fool reveres the fallen sky and gallops by where the Buddha sits and the angels march 3 by 3. So let's make love, baby, you and me. Only the fates can see us walking and where we're going. Fates are always smiling, 'cause they're knowing that after all, there's time for tears in gardens. There's water in the well, and we will reap the harvest. There'll be stories to tell. Time will tell, open eyes and listen well. Truth won't sound like a voice, lies won't ring like a bell, and some will stay strong amongst the obese, fulfilling all the prophecies. Only the fates can see us walking and where we're going. Fates are always smiling, 'cause they know that after all, there's time for tears in gardens. There's water in the well, and we will reap the harvest. There'll be stories to tell. Fun request. That started to get me sweating a little bit. Oh my goodness, the clock is really ticking. Next we had Fiesta and Back in 15 Minutes. That might get us out of here. What did we miss? I feel like some good ones have come in since I refreshed. Oh, so many good ones. Oh, I Quit. Where'd you hear? Oh, you heard that in All Access? I'd have to learn that one. Hey, Rob, good to see you. Broken Window Thievery, Inc. Is that the name of our new band? I like it. Oh, I think the old shaker in the shoe. I need to wear socks just for this move. Now, why don't we be really crazy and mess the song up entirely by putting this on my other foot? I haven't tried this. But now I can pull a hamstring trying to show off my new focusing abilities and show you this contraption. Come the ladies. Wait. Not quite right. Not quite ready. Oh, there's my elastic. I should put that somewhere handy, though. I don't want to forget it exists. Oh, we're already out of time, Rob. Sorry. Like, this might be the leaving song. Look at that. Time is up. Cheers. We did it again. My heart is so full, even though our glass is empty. Thank you all so much. I'll be looking at your production notes right when I go off air, because I'm going to commit to this new setup tonight. Make all the magic happen. Here come the ladies of the sea, silhouettes of our beauty, and they're dancing freely. The whole world is up in arms. Here come the men with their guitars. The bonfire burns the stars. Fiesta's raging. Stay right where you are. The time is right for music and delight. All that came before us was just moving towards tonight. So don't move, but into the groove. We got a lot of work to do. We gotta put up the sun. We gotta take down the moon. Come the children of the past, sailing and I can hear them laughing. Their boat is rocking, they're coming in so fast. And there go all the ancient eyes, they've planned a big surprise. It's the free-for-all, it's the smile of the wise. Just sing when you speak, just fly when you fall. Day to day, week to week, all at once at all. As long as we live, as long as we give without wanting, and then we'll never want it all. Fiesta! Here come the ladies of the sea, silhouettes of our beauty, and they're dancing freely. The whole world is open arms, it's all home. In our hearts we're not alone. The rhythm of our love will dance beyond our skin and bone. Everybody in the crowd, take a little look around you now. These are all your brothers and your sisters. You should be proud. Now don't forget Fiesta. That's the life that grows the seed. It's in all our Monday mornings. It's in every breath we breathe. Yeah. Let it out. Yeah, I need to wear socks just for that move. Falls out of my foot. Oh, man. Thank you so much. All right, well, the pig commits. I'm going to commit to this setup. Sort of like that you can't let my head hides the light. I can do that move, it works. Banjos in frame. All right. If you thought something and haven't said it, say it now. I'll be back tomorrow night. As far as I know, Jabberjohn will be airing tomorrow at 7 o'clock on the channel. 7 p.m. on the East Coast. My father and his neighbor, former student Kyle Hogg, and Lex producing the show. We'll all be coming at you, talking about whatever we talk about. But I will definitely be back tomorrow night at midnight. You can set your watch to me. Can't wait. Looking forward to... Oh, I'm looking at where the old camera... Phantom Limb. The old camera used to be right there. Now you're over here. I see you. Shifty. You're a little shifty. I like it. Be silly. Be honest. And always trust your cape. Bye.